Hey, good morning, good morning. I don't want to hold you. I'm sorry, I know I'm running about 3 or 4 minutes late, and I hate being like that. We try to be on time going forward, but we're just going to go in and proceed. Coach Kalisha is going around with the schedule. That schedule you see is catered to the varsity in regards to practice times, but all of the games are on there. So for JV, your games as varsity is on this, but when you see the practice slots, that's catered for particularly just for the varsity. And I think the only difference they may be doing Christmas or whatever, so doing some holidays. So if you notice, there's a lot of days off, especially during the holidays, because we have a lot of time off for Christmas this year. We play December 20th, and then we don't play again till January 6th. So we're taking off, which is typically unusual for us because we usually practice all the time, but it's probably 5 or 6 days during that December, that Christmas period that we're going to be off. Give the girls opportunity to spend some time with family and do what they need to do. We will have optional workout, meaning that it really is optional. I know typically when the coach says optional, that means you should be there. But it's really optional. We're going to have the gym open for anybody who want to do the extra work certain days. But you'll see that all that should reflect on the schedule. So I'm going to start real quick. Introduce myself for those, most of you probably know who I am. I'm Coach Keith. This is year 26 coaching. This is year 17 on varsity. Coaching, I've spent 14, no, this must be year 18. 14 years coaching girls varsity basketball, 4 years coaching boys varsity basketball. And I was happy to come back on the girls' side. We're pretty successful, and I appreciate everybody with all of the parents. We couldn't be that way without the parents and the student athletes. My assistants going down, not in any particular order, Kalisha Johnson. This is year 13, and we've been coaching. She coached with me on the boys' side as well as the girls. We've been a duo. Everybody knows she's probably the foundation, the glue that keeps us together. The only sane one, I guess, is on the staff. My brother, for those of you, he's always around, and he's officially on the coaching staff, which is great. Do a lot of great things in the community. He is a basketball trainer as well, and if you want to buy a house, he'll sell your house. He's a realtor, so so I'm going to get his plug in for him. So if you need it, but he also, and we try to make sure that we, especially our community, and the door is always open for training. Like we have little training sessions prior to our practice, stuff like that. So if your child or somebody's interested, please let us know. Over here now, JV, and we had a new addition to our varsity. I almost forgot because she's over there here. So she played for me and she graduated. She's been in the Navy. She's out the Navy now. She was one of my ex-players, and that's Leah Phillips. She's come back to give back to the community and give back to, and she's a valuable asset that we've added to the team. Also our JV coaches, this is our 2nd year, and we have, and most of you should coach middle school as well, they do. It's Katie, is our head coach. This is her 2nd year of coaching, doing really, really good with the program. And her assistant is Jamie, and they do really, really well, really good rapport with the girls. We're just trying to build that foundation to grow up so we continue successful drifter basketball. I made a little note so I won't stay out, so I can stay on script, so I won't be all day talking, and I'll get long with it. So if our coaches have anything we'd like to add before we move forward. All right, so our philosophy, we talked about our philosophy as far as this. Our biggest philosophy is it ain't nothing like it's rocket science and anything we do. We are here to tell these young ladies to help them become women, to be viable, in our society, right, when they grow up, because there's a very limited percentage that's ever going to play basketball after high school. So we want to make sure they get set up educational-wise, they have that foundation, they have the cohesiveness, being able to get around, just that group setting, right? Sometimes the social skills are so lacking, especially since COVID, because everybody becomes these introverts. So now we try to make sure that we try to get all of that. We try to bring in the family atmosphere and realizing that you always have people, we always have your back, and getting out there, getting you ready for the world. And that's our biggest goal, that's our philosophy. And if we win games while doing that, then that's a plus, right? So we try to do that. Our goals for the year, every year, same goal for the team, win a state championship. That's our goal. We come in here practice in November, they listen to my mouth, We do different things, but our goal ultimately is to win a state championship. Is to bring pride to Colonial Beach, and we win a lot of championships here. All right, we lost in the state quarterfinals last year, and so we're not satisfied. All right, we need to go further, and that's what we want to do. And we're talking with both programs, not just the varsity. We want both programs to be as successful as the other, because we're only successful, as our last program that was in there, right? Our team rules. For those who don't know, most of it we practice every Saturday, typically. I know we got busy playing on Saturday and summer. Our practices, we used to practice at 6 o'clock on Saturdays. We've cut it to 7 o'clock on Saturdays now. So we practice at 7 o'clock. We're trying to get it. And one of the reasons is because everything going on, and our girls, and we looked at the totality of our girls' schedules, we're going to cut it to 7 o'clock. We're going to see how it works. The totality of our girls' schedule, we are multi-sport, multi-use student athletes. They got school, work, cheer, volleyball, basketball, softball. They got everything, right? So we try to give them the opportunity. So if we feel that if we can give them an extra hour to sleep, then maybe that'll help out somewhere. But we start. Now, we had an issue last year with the heat, and I was promised that it was going to get looked at. They have, not to get too in depth inside baseball, but it was on a timer. There's nothing wrong with the heat, but it was on a timer. So it would go to weekend and holiday schedule. So with some Saturday mornings, we come here with 50 degrees. And so we're trying to make sure we get that straight so we can actually have a productive thing. We have, for absentees, for missing practices, right? So the first week, it was a grace period. People had stuff going on, people coming out. We really didn't go by missing practices. You had things. But going forward, as we do something, we've done this our whole career, it's called 7:30. Right, 20 laps, you got 7 minutes, 30 seconds to get it when you miss a practice. If you don't make it, you run it every day until you get that time. All right, and it is not a punishment, it's just because I don't want to be the judge of what absence is good, what absence isn't. I don't want to say, well, that wasn't a good enough excuse. I don't want to be that judge, so we just do everything the same. The only thing that we don't do, if you have anything school, or if you're going on a college visit, you're doing some school field trip, you're doing something that has to be school educational based, then we do that. Education is first. It's first and foremost. More than anything, we do that. But we just ask that you communicate. That's the biggest thing, just communicate. And to be quite honest, even if you come and tell us before, hey, I got X, Y, and Z, we're typically working around it. I've changed the schedule because people wouldn't be here, so we wouldn't have to do it 7:30 because we want to be fair to everyone. So we've kind of adjusted things. So we'll do that, as a team. Practice, game participation. This year I feel like, so last year, every year we have a lot of, seems like every year we have a lot of ninth graders, like we'll bring up because we see something. So ninth and 10th graders typically, and it takes the system, the things that we run. It used to take a year and a half to catch on, and that's the honest truth. When you see the ninth graders that come in and typically play, it's not just because they caught on or because they're so great, it's because most of them are athletic or they've played a lot. But our system, you know what I mean, they still play in our system that we run. And we adjust according to our players. So it takes a while. So there are some games where you might be like, oh my God, my daughter didn't play, my daughter, it's not no slight against it, because we're not gonna put in a position where something would happen where they can have a failure and then we take all that confidence. But this year's team, and I'm proud to say, we have 10 on varsity, and I mean it is a battle every practice. We have 10, and I'm talking about from the best player to the not so best player, there is not a lot of difference. It's surprising. I was completely shocked. I'm so ecstatic. We talked about it. It is from 1 to 10, it can go either way. You can be 10 today and 2 tomorrow. And that's the truth. That's how close the scale is. So it's not even judging about talent. Now it's about where do you get in, how do you fit, your effort. This is what we're working on now, is effort. It ain't talent now. We got to judge on effort. If they give it all, oh man, we got to get them in there. So we're excited about that. Our classroom behaviors, academic, eligibility checks. All right, so I talk to the guidance. I get a printout weekly of your students' grades. Where they at in the classroom, any kind of, typically what I've done, I've been afforded the luxury, a lot of the teachers, if there's something going on in the classroom, they'll contact me before. Hey, this is going on, can you resolve it? If it's something serious, you know, parent, obviously they'll let the parents know. But if something they was talking out, they was just, oh, they're in a bad mood today, they come to me, and we try to resolve it. We try to work it out before it gets to a level where it had to be handled with its disciplinary actions. So they afford me the opportunity to get in front of it, and I appreciate that. And we still continue to do that. Check grades if there's an issue. We do have, and I always volunteer, but nobody really take it up on it. But I always do it. You know, Felicia tutors. And so she tutors she tutors people like this is what she do, right? So if students, especially our own, if you need help, reach out. It's nothing to be embarrassed about. You know, when we look at the report and I see like a 56 or the 54, and I'm like, man, we right here. We feel like we're failing, right? And we don't want to fail you. So use every avenue you have to be successful. We're here to try to do that. That's our goal, right? We're not against it, we're together. So I want to make sure everybody understands. Transportation for away games, you know, we go down on the bus, come back on the bus. I'm not one of the coaches say, hey, you got to ride the bus back. No, I want you to go with your parents. But I ain't gonna wait for your parents when we get to school. But what I just need a note. I just need a text. Now I'm not saying you can't ride the bus because we good. But if your parents there, you want to go with them, all I need is a text. That's what we did last year. If you text my phone, if you don't have my number, hey, I'm taking such and such. Because we had an incident where one of the students hid from me and we left her at Essex. And that's been for 3 years now. I actually left Olivia. I completely forgot. I thought she was with her mom. So we just left. She called and said, where you at? So anyway, so we don't do that. So just text me, let me know you're going with your parents. Hygiene and nutritional concepts. We talk about hygiene. Just showers, just make sure. We don't just have a problem with girls. We had this conversation with boys. Sometimes they don't always like to shower. And I'm talking about like, we just don't want the locker room smelling. I'm a germaphobe, if you know, I like things a certain way. I like things swept. We keep things, so that's all, just cleanliness. And when we do nutritional concepts, so it's offered. For those of you that don't know, you may not know, you know Katie, and you know, the River Gym. So that's Katie, right? She do the training. She offered even to train some girls, and only a couple took it up on your offer, right? And come down and you're talking about free access. This is the tools that we're offering that we don't always just take up on it. So just keep in mind that we have trainers and we have people on staff that can help train if you want to do something. If you want to, you know, get healthier. And get healthier doesn't necessarily mean just losing weight. It's just getting healthier, right? You can eat like crap. You can be skinny, but it don't mean that you're healthy, right? So part of that. Our practices are closed for the most part, but I do not mind parents coming in. If you want to know what your kid is doing, and I said this story a long time ago. I had a parent, very respectful. He came and told me, he said, hey, can we talk? Not after the game. He said, hey man, what is my daughter doing? Because she can't really get in the game. She's not really playing. He said, I just want to make sure we can do everything we can to give her playing time. I appreciate you coming to me and asking me, here's what we do. Come to the practice, you see, you come in the side door, let you in and won't watch. He came in and watched his daughter doing nothing in practice. Going through doing nothing. And from that day forward, like 3 games, it was Barbara. Like 3 games later, she came and started. Completely turned around the game. Her dad, she was going against with her dad because her dad loved basketball so much, and she was just in rebellion against him, but she had talent. And so when she did, and then she came, so there's things like this. So if there's an issue, just come to us. Because when you go to the AD, he's going to tell you, have you talked to the coach? Come, conversate, we sit down, we'll chop it up. And if it's something we came, then we go to the AD, then we go to the principal. But for the most part, we come to a good understanding because I have no problem. The only thing that we have, we ask. After games, a lot of times these conversations are heated. Like, that's probably not a good time to talk to a coach, especially if it's a bad loss or something, right? So, but if you want to talk, everybody say, hey, can we have a meeting? Yeah, absolutely. Very open and honest. I'm very honest, and I try to be open as much as possible to let people know. Always said, you know, playing time is competitive sport. We talked about, we've covered it, right? It's a competitive sport, so you go in there, you do what you do your work. But the name of, if you don't know, our athletic director is Earl Payton. He can be reached at epayton at cbschools.net. If you need anything, his office is right there. He come around, so if anything you ever need that's beyond me, please make sure you reach out to him.
Alicia Johnson, assistant coach of the Colonial Beach varsity girls basketball program. walking into year 13 of doing this. Primarily I'm Keith's right hand, so anything he needs, I try to support him in the best way I can, whether it's offense, defense, pretty much handling the whole gamut of things, including statistics and any techniques that we have. Going into this season, I'm excited. We had a fairly good state quarterfinal run last year, hoping to come back better, stronger, learn from that experience, translate it over to this year. So we're excited, ready to get to work, and ready to make some noise in the Northern Net.
My name is Jamal Dickerson. I'm the assistant coach here at Colonial Beach. I'm also the skill development coach. That's pretty much what I bring to the team, individual training.
All right, and why don't you give us your social media for your skill development stuff?
My social media is Jamal Shoe Dickerson. Follow me on Instagram.
All right, and thank you very much, Coach.
My name is Carlin. I'm class of 2026, and I'm a senior, and my number is 2.
All right. And what do you expect to bring into this season, and what did you learn from last season that'll help?
A lot of the things we learned last season were primarily about teamwork. We had a pretty big divide in our team, but I think this year we've all bonded really well, and I think we'll work as a team to secure the win, hopefully going to states.
All right. All right. Thank you very much. You have a great season.
My name is Samaya Davis. I'm class of 2026. My number is 3. And from last year, I bring a lot more energy, I just bring a lot to the table this time. Like, I'm more engaged into the basketball. I feel like I can be better for the team, and leadership-wise, I can.
Defensively?
I'm more better at defense than offense.
And speak up a little bit more.
All right. I'm better at defense than offense, but this year I'm like a 50-50. I'm getting better at both, and I'm working on it so I can be better for the team.
So would you feel comfortable stopping the best teams, defending the coach till you go out there and shut that person down? You think you can do it?
Yes.
Well, that's part of leadership. All right. And you have a great season, too.
Thank you.
My name is Samaya Barron. I'm number 4 this year, and I am a senior this year. The thing that I learned from last year was always keep on my feet, because I always fall. I always fall down, and and one thing that I do not do is look at the square when I'm going up for layups. So that's another thing that I should do. And what else was the last one? I forgot the last one.
What do you think you provide leadership-wise for this team this year?
My defense, I would say. That's probably
So
my
coach
defense.
asked you to shut somebody down, you can go over there. If they was averaging 30, you're going to get 3, right?
Yep.
Absolutely. All right, thank you very much for your time.
You're welcome.
My name is Olivia Cook, number 10, graduating class of 2026. I'm most known for my positive energy, both on and off the court. And this season, I'm most looking forward to spending my senior year playing with some of my closest friends.
I'm Nicole Rozier, number 21, and class of 2027. I think this year will be a lot better because we have a better bond and we get along a lot better, and it shows on the court. I bring shooting and some effort to this.
All right, thank you very much. Have a great season.
Hi, my name is Zanaya Dickerson. I am number 23, and I am a sophomore, class of 2028.
And what do you think you're going to add to the team this year? What experience did you gain last year that you think you can bring to the team this year?
Of course, over the off season and postseason, of course, we work and we have different workouts. So I've definitely learned how to score better. So if I can utilize my skills in the game, I definitely think I can add to scoring. And I think the whole team can do that as well.
All right. All right, well, thank you very much. You have a great season.
You as well. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Jocelyn. I'm number 24, class of 2027. And the biggest thing I bring to the team is my leadership and scoring.
All right. That all you want to say? Okay.
My name is Marley Hooper. I'm number 30, and I think the difference from last year and this year is that I'm less shy, so I actually try to score and do stuff.
All right.
That's it.
All right. Well, thank you very much for your time. You have a great season.
My name is Lillian Plunkett. I'm number 32, class of 2027. And I feel like I've gotten a lot better since last year. Like, last year, I didn't really play that much.
Okay.
But this year, I feel like it's gonna be a good season. I feel like it's gonna be a good season.
Okay.
And leadership. I mean, I don't know. I feel like I'm a good teammate on the team to have. Yeah.
Well, being a good teammate is a part of the leadership because it helps keep down any trouble or anything going on the team. So I'm sure they will appreciate that.
Yeah.
So how far do you think y'all going to go this year?
I think we could honestly win states. I feel like we're a lot better than last year.
Okay.
Like as a team, we're a lot better.
All right. But thank you very much. You have a great season.
Thank you.
All right, everybody. We have class of 2015 legend down here at Colonial Beach. Girls basketball team. They call her Sid the Kid. She's getting ready to introduce herself.
What's up, y'all? Sydney Carey. Graduated here in 2015. Was able to play here for 2 years. How y'all doing out there, man?
All right, and what are you doing now? What you said? Where did you go to college after you left here?
Yeah, I played 4 years at basketball at Bridgewater College. 4-year starter there. Studied athletic training, but now I currently work for a retirement firm in Richmond. Just kind of helping people, plan their success moving forward.
All right, well, we're glad to catch up with you because when I was coming down here, you were legendary down here. And you probably are still legendary to these people down here. So they're going to be glad to see your face on this video. Thank you very much for your time.
Appreciate it, man.
All righty.